Mr. Jenkins had not gone more than a few paces towards the Grand High Witch's table when a piercing scream rose high above all the other noises in the room. And at that same moment, I saw the Grand High Witch go shooting up into the air. And now she was standing on her chair, still screaming. Now she was on the tabletop, waving her arms.
What on earth is happening, Grandmama? Wait, keep quiet and watch.
Suddenly, all the other witches, more than 80 of them, were beginning to scream and jump out of their seats as though spikes were being stuck into their bottoms. Some were standing on chairs, some were up on the tabletops, and all of them were wiggling about and waving their arms in the most extraordinary manner. Then all at once they became quiet, and they stiffened. Every single witch stood there as stiffened and as silent as a corpse. The whole room became deathly silent.
They're shaking, Grandmama. They're shaking just like it did.
I know they are.
It's the mouse mirror. Look, some of them are even growing fur in their faces. Why is it working so quickly, Grandmama?
I'll tell you why. Because all of them have had massive overdoses just like you. It's throwing the alarm clock right out of the whack.
Everyone in the dining room was standing up now to get a better view. People were moving closer. They were beginning to crowd round the two long tables. My grandmother lifted Bruno and me up so that we wouldn't miss any of the fun. In her excitement, she jumped up on her chair so that she could see over the heads of the crowd. In another few seconds, all the witches had completely disappeared, and the tops of the two long tables were swarming with small brown mice. The women were screaming, and strong men were turning white in the face and shouting, "It's crazy! This can't happen! Let's get the heck out of here quick!" Waiters were attacking the mice with chairs and wine bottles and anything else that came to hand. I saw a chef in a tall white hat rushing out from the kitchen, brandishing a frying pan, and another one just behind him was wielding a carving knife above his head, and everyone was yelling, "Mice! Mice! Mice! We must get rid of the mice!" Only the children in the room were really enjoying it. They all seemed to know instinctively that something good was going on right in front of them, and they were all clapping and cheering and laughing like mad. "It's time to go," my grandmother said. "Our work is done." She got down off the chair and picked up her handbag and slung it over her arm.
My mom's not that crazy about mice.
So I noticed. She'll just have to get used to you, won't she?
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
My grandmother, with me in her hand, turned and marched out of the room, went straight across the hotel lobby and out through the front entrance into the open air. Outside it was a lovely warm evening, and I could hear the waves breaking on the beach just across the road from the hotel. "Is there a taxi here?" my grandmother said to the tall doorman in his green uniform. "Certainly, madame," he said, and put two fingers in his mouth and blew a long, shrill whistle. I watched him very envied. For weeks I had been trying to whistle like that, but I hadn't succeeded once. No, I never would. The taxi came. The driver was an oldish man with a thick, black, drooping mustache. The mustache hung over his mouth like roots of some plant. "What's you, madame?" he asked. Suddenly he caught sight of me, a little mouse, nestling in my grandmother's hand. "Blimey," he said. "What's that?" "It's my grandson." "Oh, wait, but..."
It's my grandson. Drive us to the station, please.
"I always liked mice," the old taxi driver said. "I used to keep hundreds of them when I was a boy."
Are we going home?
Wait, no, not yet. Mice is the fastest breeders in the world. Did you know that, madame? So if he's your grandson, and I reckon you'll be having a few great-grandsons to go with them in a couple of weeks' time. Drive us to the station, please," my grandmother said, looking for him. "Yes, ma'am," he said right away. My grandmother got into the back of the taxi and sat down and put me on her lap.
Are we going home, Grandma?
Yes, back to Norway.
Hooray! Oh, hooray, hooray, hooray.
I thought you'd like that.
But what about our luggage?
Who cares about luggage?
The taxi driver was driving through the streets of the pavement were crowded with holiday markers and wandering aimlessly with nothing to do. "How are you feeling, my darling?" my grandmother said. "Fine," I said, "quite marvelous." She began stroking the fur on my back, of my neck with one finger. "You have accomplished neck. Great feats today," she said. "It's been terrific," I said. "Absolutely terrific."